This is the third story about my grandpa in the book. The first one was called Grandpa and talked about me as a little girl loving my grandfather. And the second one is called Grandpa Comes to Live, when it talks about his adventure coming to our house. And then this is the third one called The Watch. This is the painting I did for this story, and this is the story. My grandpa gave me a United States Victory Bond for my 16th birthday. It was during the Second World War, and Victory Bonds were very important. I was so proud. It was going to be worth $100. I put it away and looked at it from time to time. Soon after my birthday, my mother told me that Grandpa was in the hospital. He had a heart attack and was very sick. I was frightened and I went to see him in the hospital. He was lying next to the window, in a bed next to the window. The room was dark and quiet and smelled bad, strong medicine. Someone had pinned his watch to the curtain. When I came in, his eyes were closed, and I sat down next to the bed and held his hand. In a little while, he opened his eyes and said, Bashila, I am very sick. Mama and Aunt Danny were in the hall outside the room, talking. I sat for a long time holding his hand while he slept. He opened his eyes and said, I want you to take my watch. I'm going to die and I want you to have it. I cried, no, you're not going to die. You can't die. I'm not taking the watch. A nurse came into the room and said I had to leave. I kissed Grandpa and went out into the hall. Mama said we had to go home, but I could come again tomorrow. When I came the next day, Grandpa was not talking anymore. I sat by his bed and held his hand, but he didn't open his eyes. I noticed the watch wasn't there anymore. That day, Grandpa died. I cried and cried and told everyone that Grandpa wanted me to take his watch, but I wouldn't take it. And now it wasn't there. I was heartbroken. At Grandpa's funeral, someone handed me a little box. It was a plain gold pocket watch. It was not my grandfather's magical pop-up musical watch. I never learned who took the watch, and I never got it back. So sad.